Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day to you, depending where you are in the world. It is my nighttime devotion. We're reading from the devotional Lift Him Up. The title today is Hezekiah Humbled Himself. The scripture reading comes from 2 Chronicles 32 verse 26. Hezekiah humbled himself for the pride of his heart, both he and the inhabitants of Jerusalem, so that the wrath of the Lord came not upon them in the days of Hezekiah. Filled with remorse, Hezekiah humbled himself for the pride of his heart. But the evil seed had been sown, and in time was to spring up and yield a harvest of desolation and woe. During his remaining years, the king of Judah was to have much prosperity because of his steadfast purpose to redeem the past and to bring honour to the name of God whom he served. Yet his faith was to be severely tried, and he was to learn that only by putting his trust fully in Jehovah could he hope to triumph over the powers of darkness that were plotting his ruin and the utter destruction of his people. The story of Hezekiah's failure to prove true to his trust at the time of the visit of the ambassadors is fraught with an important lesson for all. Far more than we do, we need to speak of the precious chapters in our experience of the mercy and the loving kindness of God, of the matchless depths of the Saviour's love. When mind and heart are filled with the love of God, it will not be difficult to impart that which enters into the spiritual life. Great thoughts, noble aspirations, clear perceptions of truth, unselfish purposes, yearnings for piety and holiness will find expression in words that reveal the character of the heart treasure. Those with whom we associate day by day need our help, our guidance. They may be in such a condition of mind that a word spoken in season will be as a nail in a sure place. Tomorrow, some of these souls may be where we can never reach them again. What is our influence over these fellow travellers? Every day of life is freighted with responsibilities which we must bear. Every day our words and acts are making impressions upon those with whom we associate. How great the need that we set a watch upon our lips and guard carefully our steps. One reckless movement, one imprudent step, and the surging waves of some strong temptation may sweep our soul into the downward path. We cannot gather up the thoughts we have planted in human minds. On the other hand, if by our example we aid others in the development of good principles, we give them power to do good. In their turn, they exert the same beneficial influence over others. Thus, hundreds and thousands are helped by our unconscious influence. The true follower of Christ strengthens the good purposes of all with whom he comes in contact. Before an unbelieving, sin-loving world, he reveals the power of God's grace and the perfection of his character. So it's a reckless lips, words, thoughts. It says here, one reckless movement, one reckless word, thought, action, and the surging waves of some strong temptation may sweep a soul into the downward path. We cannot gather up the thoughts we have planted in human minds, meaning a thought we put in someone's head, something we say that puts that thought in someone's head, which could be on the negative side. We cannot get that back. But on the other hand, if we only do positive, spiritual, good thoughts and words to others, and we must think that continually, so that only continually is the good stuff that comes out of our mouth. If we continue to do that, then we're definitely doing something good. And hundreds, if not thousands, can be influenced by that one word, thought we've put towards someone.